All right, what up, y'all? It's Marco. Okay, so yeah, I am currently on my way to drop my Type S off for some maintenance. It's about that time for another oil change and the brake fluid. So I decided, why not give you guys some POV while I'm sitting here in this fuck ass DMV traffic on my way to my dealership. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing a bit of POV with commentary. Not really sure what I'm gonna talk about with you guys, honestly. I guess I'm just gonna speak whatever comes to mind. But for right now, I mean, I don't know. I don't really got much to say other than, shout out to everybody that responded and commented on my previous video about the Type S being discontinued. It was definitely interesting to see most of the replies are pretty much, you guys are not on Acura's side. Like, some of y'all think that, it truly was a good car, is a good car, but, is the general consensus is none of us really like how Acura handled the model. And, of course, mistakes were made. So, yeah, elaborating further on that, I mean, I don't think there's much else to say. I mean, I really feel like maybe Acura could have kept the car, They could have kept the Type S at least. Like, okay, discontinue the other models, but why the hell is that guy so close on my... I don't know what was going on right there. But, discontinue the other models, but at least keep the Type S, because people were actually looking for the Type S more than they were looking for any other trim level of the TLX. Because in the grand scheme of things, I believe the Type S was the only trim that was really worth the purchase. All the other trims were kind of like... I don't want to say NPCs, because I think the A-Spec was good too if you really wasn't after like a top performing Acura. But, all the other trim levels were like NPCs. I feel like they could have disregarded the other trims and at least kept the Type S trim for at least one more year. That would have been cool. But, I guess whatever. 'Cause I think next year I do want to go into something different. Like, I know in my other video I did, say, what now, I've had the Type S for this long, like, what's next? But I'm just kind of like, okay, next year I think I want to move into something different. I want to experience a different platform. Those who know me outside of my YouTube, or interact with me and keep in contact with me via Instagram, knows that German is the way. German is the way. So they kind of have an idea of where I'm going, where I'm headed. But I definitely have some picks, but I know that for the most part it'll be German. I'm not sure what I'll land on, although like I said, I have some ideas. I'm not sure what I'll land on, but I know it'll be something from Germany. With the Type S, like I said, I'm probably gonna do a mod, throw a mod or two at it, and then that'll be that. But with me looking to move on to another platform next year, I am not gonna lie, I'm going to miss this joint. This Type S is really good in terms of, like, personally, like, for your first performance little sedan, something that has some sporting character and a little sporty performance to it, this is definitely, this was a good one. No, it can't compete with what Acura put it up against, but for what it is and what it's worth, it's a fun little car. I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss the looks and everything, because I know a time is coming next year and I'm gonna probably get that deal that I can't refuse. I'm gonna get that deal that I can't refuse, and you know, I'll be checking the deuces to this. But I think in the meantime, why not mod it a little bit and have some final moments of fun with it. So yeah. Also, I don't know if any other Type S owners know, but I get this really, and I don't know if you guys can hear it right now, but that's really crazy sound from my front brakes. And I just replaced these brakes too, mind you. Do not know why I'm getting this sound. And every time I take it up to Acura, they're like, oh, it's Brembo brakes, it's supposed to sound like that. And I'm like, I don't know if it's supposed to be groaning like that all the time, or groaning like that under normal driving conditions. So if anyone knows how to fix that, or at least in the short term, please let me know. It's not much I can really do. I'm in traffic, so I can't really kind of take civil liberties. It's just like a bunch of traffic. I chose the unfortunate time of going up here on a weekday, right around when people are getting off work and whatnot. So I am trying to just mosey on through this after work traffic. Are they gonna let me over into the lane that I need to get in to get to this exit? Let's see, are they gonna let me over? Goodness gracious. There's so much traffic. And the crazy part about it is, once I get up off this off-ramp, it'll be even more traffic. I don't know if y'all just saw that Easy Pass price, but who the fuck is paying $20 to skip through traffic? That is outrageous. And when it comes to the Easy Passes and those similar passes, if you know you live in the area where they have that kind of like paid tollways, I only usually take them because I do have the Easy Pass thing, but I only take them if it's like less than $7 or so. Anything more than that and it's too much, and I'd rather just sit in the traffic than to pay, you know, $10, $15, $20 to, you know, ride free and clear. Shoot, that that money be going towards the car. But yeah. Yeah. Actually, if it's one thing I can speak on living here in the DMV, I will say our car scene is like that. Like, everybody got like a fly whip. I just seen motorcycle, someone over there in the far lane with a Corvette C8. I saw some nice stuff going by in the little Easy Pass lane. I will say we got a nice little community of people that just drive nice cars. I mean, granted, you know, you're still gonna see your Corollas and your Honda Accords and other economy style cars, but I don't think I've lived anywhere else where I've seen this amount of like high dollar cars just on the daily in my own commute from work and just driving around running errands. Like, I see really nice cars. I've spotted a couple NSXs before, some Lamborghinis. We really got a nice little car scene up here. Well, look at that, 41,600 miles. And speaking of, with the miles that I'm sitting at, some of you guys probably would say, you know, Marco, you put on quite a bit of miles for the time that you had the car. Yeah, I was driving this car kind of everywhere when I first got it, because, you know, you enter that cupcake phase where when you first get a new car, it's like, oh gosh, especially as a car enthusiast, you had this cupcake phase and you're like, dang, I just got this new car. I kind of want to show it off at all the meets. And that's kind of what happened when I first got the car. Like, I was showing it off at all the meets. And then I think after that first year, I slowed down. So I ended up packing on more miles than I should have. But again, we don't buy cars just to sit and not drive them, you know. Like a car like this, it's meant to be driven. So, you know, I ain't too mad about it. Maybe the trade-in value that I might lose because of the extra miles on the car might bug me, but it's whatever. Because again, I enjoyed it, and a car like this is what it's meant for, to be enjoyed. Let's see if we can get... Now that we got finally the traffic cleared up, we can actually get some more on throttle shit, man. No, 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 no. Don't get in my way. Get out of my way. I'm telling you right now. I kind of needed that pull. I heard that. Okay. I think that may be being enough of taking advantage of civil liberties. Maybe that just enough of just enough. Would like to know why people are just kind of like, okay, yeah. But yeah, guys, I'm almost here at this dealership. Probably will stop and get some fuel. I don't know why, but I like to come back when I drop my car off. I like to come back and pick it up with a full tank of gas. So it's one of those things. That's why I'm gonna probably stop and get fuel first. But yeah, I'm almost here. I just wanted to give you guys a POV, a little bit of commentary. You know, nothing much to really talk about, really. But yeah, I do got another video coming for you guys. I'll be installing my first mod, so stay tuned for that. And thank you to anybody that made it this far. Please don't forget to like, subscribe if you like the content. I'm trying to share more of my car journey with you guys. So yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. All right, Marco out.